I just wanted to let you know, before I start this video, um, that I forgot some things. Maybe you can understand me. I'm kind of distracted with the snoring, so forgive me on that. But please, for see my video, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Everything helps. I'm a student here, so you know, very hard to pay all these bills. So uh, the more views I get, the more help it get me. So thank you. I appreciate you for watching my video. YouTube, how's it going? This is a part two of my story. Part two. But yeah, I want to talk about rehabilitation right now. As part as when I was in my other hospital, I was rehabbing. Um, I was in a room, private room. They always put you in a private room when you're in like an emergency or if. But then they moved me to this room, four people room, which is very small. You know, like a little curtain, and I remember the time I was still, not able to move as much and stuff. I was still rehabbing. I finally got to a wheelchair, able to in a wheelchair. I put like I was doing some exercise with the wheelchair, trying to get my feet moving and stuff, and like that. And then probably have a picture or something like that. But other than that, I mean, it was. I was happy to be in a wheelchair, and after a while, 3 or 4 months goes by. I mean, even not being in the hospital, they finally decide, hey, I got a social worker, and social worker was like, you need to figure out if you want to go to the rehabilitation hospital or stay here. So it basically is the option you better to rehab hospital. So I was like, okay, I wouldn't, and she gave me the options because it had me the criteria of certain things. You can ask me in the comments, I'll tell you about that if you want me to explain myself. But yeah, then finally I get this hospital where it's opposite side of Tokyo. It's pretty nice. Had nice views and nice rooms. It's like 2 rooms instead of 4, so you can probably hear my neighbors sawing logs out here, but hey, what it is, what it is. Um, it's a free room now. And yeah, criteria and stuff like that. After that, I decided this hospital, and they said, okay, we're gonna have to be by this day. You're gonna have to move. So I don't remember what day it was, whatever, but I had to pack all my stuff, and I had to move my stuff all the way from opposite of Tokyo to here, to this hospital. So I had to take a taxi, and then I had to spend for a taxi, of course. And this hospital, uh, does like the other hospital, I had to buy my own toiletries and stuff, and like for me, I can't even use the bathroom right or something. I'm still training because of my condition, so I had to buy my own, things like that, for that. I don't want to sound, embarrassing, but diapers or stuff like that or whatever. So, whatever they had. So, but this hospital, I had to buy. They had provided me, but they're expensive, and I didn't want that. So, I was kind of reluctant to come here. So I finally did come here, but there's a secret. I found out. Being here, you find your ways. But moving on to that, I came here. They checked me in. They gave me blood check. They all scanned me and gave me like X-rays and stuff like that. Checked out. Finally moved me to a room, my own room, and I was in a wheelchair for a little bit. Started trying to walk. So after that, started rehab. They gave me a day to rest because I moved from there and there. They started giving me a schedule, which it's writing all this stuff here. It's like wake up in the morning, this one time, your shower time, whatever. And and then they move here. I ain't gonna lie, the food ain't that great either here. So, but I started rehab, but then I kind of noticed the difference between rehabilitation between here in the USA. More likely, like try to use more natural way of using things. Like they don't use machines. They have machines, but they don't want to use them. Like they use bicycles. They don't have. They have a leg press machine. They don't want to use it. Treadmill. They don't use it. All kinds of stuff like that. It's kind of weird. They try to make it more like body weight, no weights. I mean, I feel like maybe, if I had weights, I'd be more stronger or maybe recuperate more, stuff like that. But like here in the U.S. They use machines. They have all kinds of this and that. And here also, my disease is kind of rare, so it's not very common amongst here. So, and also like my hospital before, I don't know when I was doing rehab, there's a lot of old people, and they do a lot of old people like exercises, I guess. And same here, And in Japan, they treat you, especially like they scared I'm gonna fall, or whatever. But I'm not old, so they forget I'm not old. They forget I'm a younger person. And in this hospital right now, I'm probably the youngest right now. With that. And what my symptoms are right now, as far as right now, it's pretty hard, walking and stuff. It's not. I got to the part where I'm walking now and doing the rehabilitation every day, what they want me to do. I even do my own workouts. Probably gonna vlog that later on and show you what, And since we're on a COVID-19 kind of deal, I'll probably show you that as well in a later video. But as far as my symptoms, I can walk. I just feel numbing and tingling constantly every day. Sometimes it's shooting, sharp shooting pain, and not pain, but like in my feet. And the most word is like more prominent is where my feet is and when I walk. So I mean, I feel the ground and stuff, but I feel sometimes I'm floating too. So from like my waist here, it's like numb, So I'm like I said, I'm doing everything like a baby. How a baby learns how to run, walk, balance. All that stuff is becoming and is new to me again. So as far as also this is like, it's kind of like everyone takes for granted that they have their own. They can feel everything. I can't feel. I can feel people. Like I said, like when my legs, I can feel the touch, I feel the feel, but like the pain, as far as pain, I can't feel the pain. I can't feel pain no more. Not right now. Hopefully, by God's grace of God and everything, or I can be able to go back to normal again, and go to the gym and do my own thing. But it's pretty hard with this MOG. AV disease that I had, and also like right now my face is gaining a lot of weight from the water weight, so from the steroids that you gave me, the Prednisone, makes me feel like my face is fat, but like I've been losing weight and doing intermittent fasting, trying to stay fit and not eat as much, and be happy about where I'm at right now. So it's kind of hard to picture a life that out of here after they do it. So, but also this hospital prepares you is, it's outside, like things, but outside life out here. So it's kind of scary being here and trying to get better and not knowing what's gonna come ahead in life, once I get out of here. And also I have to go to school because that's where I'm at. I'm a student, so I go to school here and go to college. But other than that, I mean, I can show you right now. It's the rooms, and the food is all horrible. So I'm gonna show you around a little bit and how the rooms look. This is here. And then your little refrigerator. got my little kitchen area. Maybe that's like kitchen is so small here. Like it's really small. Here, this is like your, and it's a curtain. It's supposed to like hide you and stuff. Pretty bad. You know, you got a snoring neighbor. After that, he sleeps. You got these little sliding doors and stuff. Bed in here. But other than that, I'm gonna start vlogging more. Hopefully you like my live video. Subscribe, like my video. I'm gonna show you what they do here. And probably vlog around the hospitals. You can see it a little bit more. But like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.